Electronic waste. Everyone has some of it, and today we're going to talk about an event where the city is going to collect it. With me today is Margie Hillistad, who is the Sanitation Operations Manager for the city. Welcome, Margie.
Thank you, Terry. Good morning. How are you?
Just fine. Let's talk about this event that's not just for the city of Hot Springs, but for the general area, right?
Correct. It's a district event. There will be events on the same day held in Clark, Garland, and Hot Springs counties.
Okay, and this is an event to collect electronics. Let's define that. I mean, there are so many electronics out there these days.
There is. Electronics basically would be your computer monitors, keyboards, TVs, copiers, printers, cell phones, which seems to be the biggest one. Cell phone technology advances so quickly. Everybody's always eager to upgrade to the next one. Let's get a new one because it does something fancy. So cell phones are the biggest, as well as laptops and desktop computers.
And there are some folks out there that might be holding on to that electronic that they thought they might get repaired, but, well, they never did.
That's right, because it's probably obsolete. Mm-hmm. Technology has advanced so quickly that things like that are becoming obsolete so fast. So what they do is end up sticking it in a closet somewhere. Most every household has a printer that's sitting there that hasn't worked, for a year. And what do we do with it? Well, this event is a perfect way to properly dispose of it because it's going to be recycled. It's not going to end up in a landfill.
Well, since we don't want it to end up in the landfill, let's talk about the date, time, and place so people can mark their calendars to properly dispose of their recyclables, of their electronics.
The event's going to be held on August 8th and 9th at the Convention Center. It will be, you come in through the Church Street entrance, there's going to be staff on hand, and they're going to direct you right in. You're going to be able to drive in with your car or truck. They'll unload everything for you, and you'll be able to drive right out. Make it easy.
Well, how convenient is that, particularly for the large employers, the businesses and schools that you would like to have participate in this event?
Right. We're encouraging those hotels, hospitals, schools, any kind of business with multiple offices that have recently upgraded some of their equipment and have stored it away. Bring it to us. We want it at this event.
Well, and as you say, by the very nature of today's electronics, they become obsolete so quickly that everybody is faced with constant disposal.
Yes. And cell phones, besides there being toxins in e-waste that is bad for the environment, there's mercury, chromium, arsenic. There's also precious metals that are in e-waste, gold and silver. If you throw this in the landfill, you're throwing gold and silver away. What we do is take this, we keep it out of landfill, and it is recycled. It goes to a company that if they can reuse it, it will be rebuilt. If not, they take it apart and they sell all those parts to only companies that also use recycled materials.
I think very few people really know what's in electronics as you described.
Yeah, and you won't go, if you take your cell phone apart, you're not going to get rich. There's not enough gold and silver in your cell phone or your families. You'd have to have multiple cell phones. But there's a lot of precious metals in e-waste.
Now, are there any electronics that people cannot bring to this event?
No, all the electronic waste will be collected at this event. At our drop center, which we're standing in right now, it's the Sanitation Department Recycling Center. We ask you to call ahead if you are a business and you have big copiers or printers. We will take them, but we have to just set up some arrangements. But this event, bring it all.
So you need to be prepared when people come to this facility, which, Margie, I think a lot of people don't know about this little gem, which is right off of Valley Street on the corner of Runyon. And people drive into this facility when you don't have a special event to recycle a number of things.
Right. They do come up here. We have several come up every day that bring e-waste. It's right next to our drop site, which is open 24 hours. And people come there. There's a constant flow every day for different types of recycling. And then they will come here and they drop their e-waste off.
So what types of waste do you collect at this facility here?
Inside this facility, the only thing the public is dropping off is e-waste. The rest of it comes from trucks and the different counties bring it in so we can process it. However, we have those drop bins and residents will come there and drop for the newspaper and cardboard, plastics, aluminum cans, phone books, and glass.
Yes. And now, once again, mentioning the date, time, and place of this event so that we can have people prepare now to get those electronics
mark it on the calendar.
ready. Yes.
August 8th, August 9th, 9 to 3 at the Hot Springs Convention Center. Go through the Church Street exit.
Very good. And make sure that you make your plans now to participate in this event. What a great and convenient way to be able to recycle those items and to be earth friendly.
Definitely. That's what we're about.
Margie, thank you so much for providing this information. And next week, we'll bring you more city news.